and aloha hoi.
Yes.
This is Tarot Day.
Yes, it is. I love this day.
We just did Angel, so we're now doing Tarot. And so to save time, I had Chrissy pick one, and she picked it already, so we don't have to go. Okay, so what she picked was, or what we picked out of the deck, was Judgment.
Want me to hold it for us?
Sure. And Judgment is showing the angel, the God is using the angel.
Of course I picked that one.
I know, yeah. To help us come out of our death state, pretty much. Because the death card signifies change. This card signifies major change within ourselves.
Ooh.
So it's really working on ourselves. And it is so apropos with what's going on right now in terms of how we view things of the world and how things have been, but we don't accept anymore.
Wow.
So it's all coming from within too, because of how we were taught to believe, and all that is coming into a self-revelation that we have to start looking within ourselves to see how we want to view the world, not how the world was like we were shown how the world is.
I see.
Kind of thing. So represents major change, and it shows the people coming out of the death state naked. And that means that you're going to be able to look at yourself honestly.
Oh, that's
like there's nothing covering up. It's your true identity.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is really an amazing card for this week, because that's what we're all going through with the protesting and how we're not going to put up with any more brutalities. And just because people are minorities, it's going to be where it's raceless. You know?
Awesome.
Yeah, because who said it? I heard somebody on Bill
Maher,
Maher.
yeah.
I think it was that scientist.
I think it was.
God, what did he say?
He was saying that we're the human race.
Human race, because they asked what race he is. And he goes, I'm from the human race. And that's how we should be looking at things. Because we were not born, I should say, with prejudice, hate, that kind of thing. That's taught.
Right.
So that's where we have to have our self-identity. We have to find out who we truly are and what we believe, and then work with that. And it's not, again, how the world is, but how we want the world to be, through how we're changing and how we'll affect our friends or children, or that kind of thing. So it's going to be your true identity is going to be able to come out in whatever way it is. And then we go from there.
That's interesting, because the first thing I think about is how whatever's going on inside of us, it's like we project out. And when we have that self-love and when we're good with ourselves, then we don't take things as judgment, and we don't want to judge others. It's a lot more constructive rather than destructive.
Yeah, and that's something that we can aspire to, because a lot of times people are judgmental. And what this is showing you, what this card is telling you, is to judge yourself, but with kindness. Because you may have been working through ignorance, because that's all you knew. Yeah. And it doesn't mean that you're dumb ignorance. It's just that you didn't know how things really were, because you were taught this one way. So it's a time for your true self to come out. And this is how God is helping you through the angels to be able to get that revelation, to get that who you really are and want to be, and how do you want to live your life and affect the world, instead of the world affecting you.
Right. It reminds you too of like shedding fears, because when we can do that, then it helps us, I feel like, to not be as judgmental on ourselves and therefore others.
Yeah, that's true. So be kind to yourself as well as others, because I know that's a big, huge thing, the kindness thing. Because it is huge.
Yeah. I was thinking about that this morning, about how, I know that person ran on Make America Great Again. And what we've been hearing so much lately is Make America Kind Again.
Yeah.
Reminds me of bring it back to kindness. That is important to us.
It is very important. And it's cliche, but it's true.
It is.
And empathy. Oh my gosh. How can people not have empathy? Well, I know some don't, because that's just their chart. But yeah. So
that's a great message
for this week. It's like we're going to really work on ourselves, and it's going to be interesting to see what our podcast, with the energy that's going on with the planets, to see if it aligns with all of this.
Yeah.
Because your angel card went right along with this.
It does.
Yeah. And I mean, they've already seen it, so we can talk about it.
Yeah, the angel of blessing.
Not like last time where I'm going, oh shoot, they haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So that's basically is be kind to yourself. But what the angel is doing, God is sending the angels to get you out of that holding pattern we've all been on. You know, it could be like a desert period, but it's really more like a hovering because we're not able to move forward because of all this stuff that has to be worked through.
Exactly. And when we release those fears, then we can move forward.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for picking the perfect card, sharing that.
Yes. Have a great week and work on yourself kindly.
Yes.